What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more First Berserker Khazan. We're talking about bad food takes here in the chat. Seems like Road Wolf just doesn't like banana, which frankly is crazy. But I guess I get even banana bread, Road Wolf. Tender stem is a type of broccoli. Oh, broccolini. You're talking about like the long, skinny broccoli, right? When I worked at a restaurant, we served broccolini. We went wild on the broccolini. Hey, Granny, if you like talking like that, you type like that all day. But yeah, no, broccolini, it's okay. Still broccoli and still mid. That was one of my L food takes that got this all going as I run around in circles here. Readjusting myself. Not a big broccoli enjoyer. I can eat it, you know? It's fine, but given the opportunity, I'm passing. Oh! You think bananas are solid, Hex? Yeah, I love bananas. Bananas are good, and banana bread is S tier. That video of that guy being like banana bread at work, hell yeah. I think about that regularly. That lives in my head rent-free for sure. Zucchini bread over banana bread? I've never even heard of zucchini bread. That's interesting. My gut instinct is to say no, because I like zucchinis less than bananas, but I mean, I gotta try the thing first, right? But tender stem slash broccolini is a breed between broccoli and kale. That's interesting. I've never pursued any broccoli knowledge before. hasn't been something I was looking up on, you know, Wikipedia. And this is coming from a Wikipedia kid. I've said before, I was spending a lot of my free time on Wikipedia growing up. Banana for bed, great sleep aid because of the potassium. Is that true? You don't like bananas? They're overpowering and you put them in anything? Yes, it's a pretty strong flavor. Banana bread is like cake with banana in it? Kind of? It is definitely more decadent than bread itself. But it's basically like you take like kind of old bananas and you like mix it in with bread stuff. And it makes this like very kind of like rich, moist loaf. And it's bomb. It's super, super good. And sometimes people will like, you know, really go American and like put chocolate chips and shit in it. You said you do like bananas. Guys, Billy hates bananas. You childhood trauma with banana bread? All right. Let's not talk about banana bread anymore. I'm sorry to hear that, Wide-Blade. What a waste of chocolate chips. Do you not like chocolate? Wait. How's that a waste of chocolate chips? It makes the banana bread more delicious. Less healthy, but more delicious. Really heal? I tried to there. I swear I pressed the button, but I guess just not fast enough. Flip up on a banana peel or something. My reputation is ruined. All right, let's see. We came down this way before. I got to remember everything. I feel like we probably opened a shortcut that I'm not using. But that's okay. We just need to remind ourselves. It's been a little while, honestly, since we played this. Right, and then you fall down here. Is this where we opened a shortcut? And this leads me right back this way. Have the Citadel key. That did something. Oh, hello. Smoked banana bread helps your brain do things like sleep. Interesting. Banoffee pie? No, I have no idea what that is. Sounds very British. Oh, my mom got on a banana kick when I was a kid and bought bananas that nobody ate. So she decided to make banana bread since she got a bread machine. For like 3 solid months, it was a fresh load of banana bread a week. My God. Yeah, understandably, you're probably not the biggest fan anymore. But you know, most people having banana bread just every once in a while, shit goes pretty crazy. My blood potassium is already too high. I got no idea what's going on with my blood potassium. Maybe I should know. That could be salient information, and I'm ignorant to it. All right. Banoffee pie is a British dessert pie made from bananas, whipped cream, and thick caramel sauce. Combined either on a pastry case or one made from crumbled biscuits and butter. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking amazing. That sounds very good. And once again, I feel like I managed to talk about this every single stream somehow. I've seen every episode of the Great British Bake Off that's ever been produced. I love that shit. Never baked a day in my life. But you guys know your way around a baked good, I'll say that much. Every episode? Yeah, I've seen everyone. At least everyone that's ever been on American Netflix. There might be some that are like, you know, locked across the channel. But the ones that have been allowed, you know, over here for us Yanks. Me out of here? I've seen it all. I miss Mary Berry every day. I do like Prue, but like mangoes, that is a fruit worth eating. Banana fritter's the best banana-based dessert. I've actually never had a banana split. That's like got to be like the most famous sundae of all time. I've never had one. I feel like it would be good.
What's a coward? I heard he's skulking in their castle cellars.
Pomegranate seeds are a mega underrated fruit. Persephone posting it this time. Leah was Persephone for Halloween this last year. I was Hades and she was Persephone. Invisible wall? No! And split kind of boring. And I've never had it. I need the experience so I can speak to this shit. Banana flambe. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Flambe? Flambe? Hello. Are you enemy? Yep. All right. Persephone is Billy for your context. She's Persephone posting. If you don't know, that's a Greek. Is she like a demigod? What even is she really? But her like big like thing, her bit of iconography that's associated with her is the pomegranate. And she's Hades' wife? Girlfriend? I don't know. Wasn't she the one trapped in hell? Yeah, she's definitely like trapped in hell, but like also kind of wanted to be there. So I'm not the best guy. We need to get Blender on this. I don't remember the full myth. It might be like they loved each other, or it might be like he stole her. But I definitely feel like there's some story of him like stealing her to the underworld, but for some reason I thought they was punished for something and thrown in hell to be the bride of Hades. Is that it? I really should know this shit. I guess not that it's actually valuable, but it's stuff that I liked a lot, like liked reading about as a kid. Crazy Stalker Hades canon. I honestly can't remember exactly how it works. I feel like I can't speak to it. You had a message at Eldering with like 250 upvotes. That was one of the many fake wall bait messages. Nice. I'm the kind of guy, it's very boring, but I like put helpful messages out. You know, like in Stormville Castle, there's that part on the roof where you can climb up some like rubble and it'll lead you to like another tier, and then you can get up one of these tall towers with birds and stuff, and it's pretty missable. So I put a message right at the bottom of it that was like try up and had an emote of me pointing right up the bit of rubble. And I like farmed up votes on that. I was on a holiday at buffet once. On holiday at a buffet, and I ate 2.5 pomegranates worth of seeds in one sitting. Absolutely destroyed my gut. I've never had that many pomegranate seeds. That's you to say tri-finger butthole? No, I've never been a tri-finger butthole Andy. You missed anything up here? Couple dogs just because I couldn't help myself? Yes. That was like the first thing Leah picked up on in Elden Ring. She started playing Elden Ring, and the first thing that stuck with her was the turtles are dogs thing. We came this way. I'm just curious. I feel like we could have missed something back here, but I think we got everything. I guess. Feels like a lot of space. You know the truth. Yeah, honestly. All right, let's keep cooking here. Oh, so we died at least once. Bad times had around here. Very enjoyable. I was eating the seeds, just not so much after. From is cool. Plays a clip from the streamer in a box in the stream. As much as I like that for supporting stuff, I wouldn't want to do that for having it on like my YouTube videos and stuff. I'm sure y'all have noticed I haven't really added anything that's like stuff popping up on my screen. And it's not because I can't, it's because I just don't really want to be honest. It's not the vibe, IMO. For me. I do appreciate the suggestion, though. You never know what YouTube is not going to like. Yeah, it's partially that. It's also just, I don't know, it's sort of, that's one of the things, you know, you choose as a streamer, right? What kind of vibe is your stream going to have? Are you going to have a lot of overlays and stuff popping up? Shit like that? Or are you going to have a very minimalist approach? And I've definitely gone for the minimalist approach. And I'm sticking to my guns there. You big networking hater? That's right. I hate networking. I want no one else to grow. Little semblance of FOMO seeing that stuff on YouTube. Yeah, it's partially that. It's partially just also kind of like the clutter of it all. I don't know. Overlays also slows shit down a bunch in your system. That's true. Thankfully, my PC's been absolutely cooking so far. We're still in the realm of my PC being really good. Though, I definitely do have to, like, take a day soon and, like, thoroughly clean it out because I live with 18 fucking cats. So certainly that thing is full of cat hair by now. Full of cat hair by now. Got you clip for YouTube? Yeah, everything. I put the whole VODs on YouTube. And that's actually, you know, it's a thing that a lot of people advise against, and it's been the single biggest factor of my growth. Okay. How many people are you house sharing with? There's 6 others, so there's 7 of us total. 7 people, 4 cats.
Wait, I don't want to fight.
Andy? I advise against posting entire VODs? Yeah. Trust me, I'm a professional. Again, most people do. Most people do. And a lot of my series, most of them do not catch on. But some of them have, and I owe, like, pretty much all of my success to the YouTube funneling people in. Not all of it. And I'm also not saying that I'm, like, some huge success, but a lot of the people that are here from YouTube, I think. I don't know. I guess I'm just saying, you know, and this for anyone else who's hanging out who wants to stream. In my experience, it's been worth the effort to, you know, post like semi-cut versions of the VODs with like actually done thumbnails and stuff, you know?
I'm not with them anymore. I've left that life behind.
Pavel, where is he?
The Lord of Polemian. I saw him running down to Vercellus with someone. The Knives Vale second in command went mad and started chasing after them.
End conversation. I don't care. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. Oatmeal's asking to get in. Speaking of cat hair. Oh, wait. It's oatmeal. Oatmeal time. Hi, baby boy. You hear him yelling? Speaking of cat hair, I unironically Googled if Lynx kitties are hyperallergenic today, then eventually ended that pipeline finding out how much wild animal licenses cost. I could afford it. I may be screwed. Oh, no. Well, if you do get a Lynx, I'm very excited to see the pictures in the Discord. Well, he went immediately to his bed. Good boy. You chose to flee when we started the stream. Don't look at me like that, you fat sack of shit. People used to advise it back in the days of YouTube wanting viewer count, whereas now the YouTube gods want watch time and VODs are ideal for that. That's true, but I still think it's not the best. It's not the best method of posting on YouTube. I do think edited content is better if you're trying to grow. But I think it's just like you're kind of leaving content on the table if you're doing streams and not also posting the VODs to YouTube in a way that's at least slightly packaged. Because, like, while my VODs are quote-unquote unedited, like, I'm not cutting between stuff, if I, like, go to the bathroom or something, I edit that out. The video doesn't start with my starting soon screen. My first few uploads did, but very quickly I stopped doing this. They don't start with the starting soon screen. It's the second that I say, like, what's up, you know? So, and then I most of the time, especially if a series is doing well and people are watching it, I'll also keep the videos to, like, 2 hours long. So that they're, like, digestible, but still in that, like, long-form content. And again, I think fully edited, like a 20-minute version of 2 hours of gameplay would do better on YouTube, even though it would generate slightly less watch time. It would get enough, theoretically, could generate enough additional views to make up for it. But the margin of editing time that goes into that is so much higher. All right. Hey, what's up, Wheezy? Good to see you, bud. Wheezy, I think every time that the traveling merchant shows up in Terraria. Crunch hates me, so won't raid me. Surruptic, you never stream after me. If you were streaming after me, I would absolutely raid you. All right, we have some Zelda water temple shit. What's going on here? Bald person holding up a ladybug? That might have been Moon Sand. Yeah, Wheezy left his legacy. It's true. Have your legacy. We're okay. Just get some stand back. We also have a lot of souls for what it's worth. Get owned. Dude, this guy's fucking tanky. Holy shit. Goodbye. That reminds me of Guild Wars 2. Interesting. Is this game on mobile too? It feels very mobily. No, I don't think so. That's interesting you say it feels mobily. What about it feels mobily to you? Yeah, I never go and talk to the merchant, but every time I'm like, Wheezy would be disappointed in me. Been very busy, lady. I'm here because I finally have a few hours of peace. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for being here. All the soul stones. UI gives you a bit of mobile vibes. I can see that a little bit. I want to say these devs, like, this could have been a situation where they only made mobile games before. There's been a few games like that recently, like Lies of P was that as well, I think. Hobnobs? Yeah, what did you say about hobnobs before? What does that mean? You've been playing Expedition 33? Let's go. Let's go, Wheezy. I'm starting that on Saturday. I'm stoked. We're gonna do a full stream of that on Saturday, like 6-7 hours. Oh, Bonnie, let's go. This is a boss for sure. Hell yeah, Wheezy. No, I'm really excited. I'm like, my Hobobs are oat biscuits. Oh, so it relates to oatmeal, my stupid cat. Look at him, chat. Look at him. What a fucking idiot. Doesn't pay rent. Just lays there. Lounging. Lounging. Absolute trash. Licky boy. They sound good. They sound good, though. Another furry. You're obsessed with the game, Wheezy? Let's go. Renamed what to doggy food? Kill a man for some hobnobs? I gotta try these. Someday I'll go to, like, we've got, like, a number of, like, international markets around. Fool here, he does all these things and has you around his paw. It's true, it's true. He's got me wrapped around the palm of his fingers. All right, let's fight whatever this boss is. We're gonna one-tap him. My cat ripped my finger open today. Rip. F.
Justin! My lord, get out of here!
Oh, we're fighting this guy for sure. He's beating up discount Jon Snow over here, though. He's got that Night's Watch drip. What a beefy boy.
Stubborn old fool. What are you looking at?
Yikes. Rip Jon Snow, yeah? Dude, look at that weapon. That's awesome. That looks like a Monster Hunter weapon. All right, we ready, chat? First try. We should have got a prediction up for this. For a first try attempt. I didn't think about it. But, like, obviously we're going to beat him first try easy. I love Expedition 33. Like I said, my roommate's been playing it, and I've been, like, trying to not, you know, watch him much while he does or anything, but I've caught little bits, and it looks awesome. I've, like, made a point to, like, whenever he's in, like, tutorials or something, I won't pay attention to the mechanics, because I want to, like, do that all on stream, but it seems so cool. Okay. Well, Surruptic, you don't like Souls games normally, right? And I'm not saying it's a Souls game. I'm just saying that that is a mark against, you know, my opinion of whether or not your opinion will represent mine. I think that's the most diplomatic way I can say that. It's like a Souls game, but easier? Baby Souls? The long-winded butt version of a Souls game? Yeah, let's go. That's rad. Oh. Dude, look at him. He's doing, like, Demon Hunter shit with this, like, crossbow mace. It's a very cool weapon. That's the feeling. Interesting, just because of all the, like, real-time shit. With all the parrying. But yeah, I was kind of thinking of it taking over the Souls, like, slot once we finish this. But I'm just too eager to start it now, so we're getting involved. So that is part of the reason that I want to give this some time, because I want to see this game through. I don't want to just give up on it. No. Oh, what? I dodged that. You son of a bitch. Give him some of these to the dome. Oh. Let's go. Too early? You open wins game of the year. You don't think there's a hope, Surruptic? I think there's a hope. I haven't even played the game yet, but just from the amount, like, the reception it's gotten, I mean, I think it's certainly going to be in consideration for game of the year. It's going to be nominated, and it's looking right now like a lot of people are like, it is my game of the year. I'm not saying that means it's going to win, but it's certainly in the goddamn conversation. Again, this comes from someone who hasn't played it, but has just been on the internet in the last 2 weeks, you know? What are you doing, you jabroni? Oh, get literally fucking owned. Boss in this game feels so tanky. They do it. It's too much. It's one of my, like, the bosses in this game are awesome. Maybe my damage is really bad or something too. But it feels like the game wants me to hit guys a lot of times and then get big damage windows like this where we break their bar and we do all this shit. Which I like less than your attacks just doing more damage. Get owned. Honestly though, real talk, pretty decent first attempt, right? Holy hell. I'm dead? Yeah. Okay. This, I think, you don't think Expedition 33 beats this out for Game of the Year? I don't think this game will even be nominated for Game of the Year. This game's fun. I don't think this is even nominated for Game of the Year. IMO. There's a chance. I think I would put money on the fact that this will not win Game of the Year. I haven't even finished it. But that's just my take. It should be a great game. I like it a lot too, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm still in the middle of it. I think it's a lot of fun. But I definitely don't think it's Game of the Year material. You think Doom Dark Age is gonna win? We'll see. People really like the new Doom games. There is that bit of a, like, the reputation of the new one's a little tarnished because of the whole Mick Gordon thing. I'm sure the music's still gonna slap, but it was, like, pretty shitty what happened there, you know? Fucking shit on you. I wish I had that shit from Terraria where I could piss on this guy and debuff him. That shit makes you feel powerful. Grunch, that will hurt it, yeah. Game of the Year will be Nubbies? Dude, we still gotta try Nubbies. Get owned. Too many games, dude, too many games. He gets stamina back too damn fast. That should be illegal. Anyone in chat who's played this game a lot, Surruptic, you beat this game. Is our damage really low, or is this like the expected experience? I need to be like using abilities more. It does feel like I'm like wailing on this guy. You know? You shitty shit. Hated this boss first and before. This is normal spear damage. So is spear weak? Yeah, I've been like, you know, using my most upgraded weapon and whatever. Oh! Spear does more stam damage, okay. Maybe that's partially why I've been annoyed with the feeling of this game. Maybe I should try dual wielding. It would take a respec, but I've got respec items. Because I like dodging more than I like blocking. And I've been sort of annoyed how I feel like I'm just building towards breaking the stagger thing. Oh, I missed the square. Oh, I was too late. I wanted to get the like special dodge. Don't flamethrower me, you goof. Alright, I'm out of health potions. You did spear, Surrupted to greatsword. Yeah, I've been enjoying spear a lot so far. I probably should just commit, but... Get this in, and then that, and the square. Let's go. You don't think Nubbies is suitable for a stream game, really? I've seen Northern Lion played a ton of it. Oh no, I'm dead. I was thinking about Nubbies. Elden Ring Night Ring could be up for Game of the Year? We'll see. I don't really predict that. We'll see. Also, what's up, Miles? Welcome in, dude. Yeah, I've seen people play Nubbies a bit. I want to at least give it like a segment. You know, give it a couple hours on stream at some point. Just not super high priority. I'd say Blueprints is higher priority for me, probably. This is all kind of subject to what y'all want to see. Can't wait for Night Rain. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I didn't watch the like recent trailer, so I'm like staying, you know, and I didn't watch any content back when people were able to play it. So you know what? Just kill me. This was a bad attempt. Put 3 deaths on the counter. Too many games, man. Too many games. Night Rain, we're playing, though. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, we're playing Night Rain on the channel. Souls games, they're my favorite. Hands down. That's it. That's all there is to it. I've heard it's good. I don't know much about it. I'm excited to jump in. Hey, catch you later, Disruptic. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good sleep. Here for Claire? Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, Claire is, like I said, I'm planning on starting that on Saturday. I don't know if we'll commit to doing the whole thing or not. I'm not going to decide that now, but we might. Aw, shit. Just do it, what? Play the whole thing? You don't think the new Mario Kart looks too good? Oh, shitty shit, tick. New Mario Kart is expensive. I will probably be a chump and get a Switch too. I just didn't give a shit about getting like the pre-orders and all that, so I'm not getting one right away. But I'll get one. I'll get one, and we're gonna play the Switch 2 games probably. I'll get like Blender to come on stream with me and Leah and stuff, and we can. I'm getting a boat instead of a Switch 2 with Mario Kart. I'm gonna buy a house instead of a Switch 2. Seems wiser. Not me, bro. Did you see the new Donkey Kong trailer? You shitty shit dick. New DK seems fire. The new DK looks very cool. That's the kind of shit I want to check out. I'm definitely going to want to play whatever the next Zelda game is, whenever that comes around. I still want to play the, like, top-down one they did earlier this year. People really liked it. Like, Echoes of Wisdom or something. But once again, see the aforementioned too many games argument. Fucking fuck. You shitty shit dick. What's up, King Draken? Welcome in. Sometimes you gotta just let the expletives fly, you know? It's a way you vent out the frustration without actually letting the rage settle in, you know? Excellent wisdom, yeah, nice, yeah. What's up, Shot? Welcome back. We're dying over and over again to Rangkus here. The fucking Minkus. We gotta capitalize on that. We gotta like throw spears at his head or hit him or whatever. No. Good? Oh, come on. We were doing way better the first attempt against him. First couple attempts, really. You perfect guard that combo it staggers him? Alright, we'll rip that one. Rangkus Khan. Minkus Khan. Alright, here we go, We're gonna get this bite. We will not sit here and fight this boss all night. We will not sit here and fight this boss all night. Will Mini Ninjas be next week? Yeah, almost certainly. That's my plan. Right now we got 2 requests on the schedule for next week. It's Mini Ninjas and Noida. We were going to play Noida anyways, but Mira guaranteed a nice beefy Noida only stream via the Noida Redeem. I'll wait for that stream, hell yeah. Stuck on a boss for 4 hours in Claire. That'll I'm sure that'll happen to us too. I truly don't mind getting stuck on bosses for a long time. Like, this is a big part of the fun of this shit. I just do want to make some progress in this game too. Ooh. Whoa. Leah's back. Beep. No. Fucking, that was all me. That was all me. I learned with the spear build, the game rewards hyper aggressive or playing defensive. It definitely feels that way. It feels like the game wants you to be like staying on them and swinging like always. Like always. Also, I am going to take a quick break and say what's up to Leah. I mean, actually, how long have we been going? Yeah, we'll just take a quick break right now. We'll do a longer one in a little bit, but we're going to take a quick BRB to say what's up to her. We'll be right back. Stick around if you're enjoying the stream. Keep playing the game here. Try again. Boss is done. Wheezy really wants to see the blue shirt, huh? No. Please? All right. Well, we'll wear the blue shirt tomorrow, Wheezy. For you. Uh-oh. This is always the way it goes with Souls fights that are like actually difficult. You have some decent attempts off rip, then you kind of devolve a little bit, and then you actually learn the fight. Go again. Did I what? Oh, did I put a diff? I think so. Learn the fight, huh? That's what I'm trying. All right, here we go. Heal up. There we go. Actually, I'm out of stam. I'm so screwed. Lurk Star Coach got a ton of work to do. No worries. Thanks for the lurk, Billy. We'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in, man. Oop. Oh. Get me out of here. Gotta just take... It's the stamina. We're losing stamina always. The name of the game is stamina. Rangkus caught of a second phase. He probably does. Let's be real. He probably does. God damn it. Think about it. We also could probably level a little bit now that I think about it. 40k souls, we could probably level. What we got here? I just need to get comfortable. I need to start changing other factors that aren't just playing the game better. I need to get comfortable in my seat. That's my problem. If I'm more comfortable in my seat, wait, no, I can't afford a single upgrade. Oh wait, I gotta walk forward and touch the little blooby blobby first. Hold on. Four hours in, I couldn't dodge the normal attack from that boss. That's how it gets. Sometimes you do just need to get the sleep buff as well, you know? But I'm hoping that's not the case today. Let's just put some stats in. That's 2 levels. That's something. That's something. I feel like I'm probably not investing in the, like, skills enough in this game. Something tells me that's, like, part of my problem here. But a lot of it is also just being bad. How is your what? That one I can't understand, Granny. Oh, how was your posture, maybe? My posture, I'm trying to make it better. I've got like, you know, a chair with like good lumbar support and shit, but I still end up just like leaning forward in it like a, you know, goblin. I'm like fucking Gollum contemplating the ring, standing over his raw fish. Looking at my fucking Discord, you know? All right, here we go. My chair is lumber? Does that mean you're sitting on just like raw planks, dude? Heal again. Motherfucking shit tit. It's so insane. Plank go burr. Bro, if you put the planks together in a little bit of a more ingenious way, you could just call it a chair. Feel like a banana? You sleep on your plank chair? The heck, Wheezy? Get stam. Oh. All right, we're out of stam again. That kick is crazy. Nice. Get out, get out, get stam. Actually, no. Punish. Punish. Make him pay. Square. Damn it. Like his curve, me good. It got wet. Wheezy, I had no idea where you're going with this, bud. Okay, this looks like phase 2 to me. This looks like phase 2. At least it's not another health bar. It's halfway through. The kick, holy hell. Also, I'm on fire, by the way, and it will kill me. Yep, there you go. 2 phases, but no second health bar. I think so. I think so. That's what the situation seems to be, which is good, but that's fine by me. All right, this is the one. We've absorbed everything we need to know. He's cooked. That move was just a miscalculation. Get stamina. All right. If either of the mods are hanging out in chat, can we get a prediction for whether or not we'll beat this boss before 150 deaths? I think we can do it before 150 deaths. Just to put my opinion out there. Might take us a few, but I think we've got it. You know, and if there aren't any mods around, I'll do it after this life. That's no problem. Go. Early, see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Puff and Chat. Hell yeah, Road Wolf. Good seeing you today, bud. We'll catch you later. I just thought I'd waste some stamina there. It sounded fun. Hey, thank you for that prediction. I appreciate you. Get your votes in, everybody. We getting this guy before 150 or not? One thing, contrary to what I said before about not wanting to have lots of screen pop-ups, I do think one thing that could be fun for the sake of the VOD would be one of those add-ons that lets you see like the poll results coming in as people bet points. Those are nice. Yeah, I just feel like that would be good for the VOD, you know, so people can see the way the polls are going. It would also help me see it at a glance, because I can't see it really easily. All right. All right. Just get stam. All right. You don't need any more health than this. This is enough health. Your country is banned online gambling. That's crazy that applies to like Twitch betting. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing to not have online gambling. Don't get me... Oh, it was actually kind of a good attempt, though, wasn't it? Death on the counter. Yeah, banning Twitch gambling is a little silly because it's like, you know, basically imaginary internet points. Because you can't pay for them. I guess you could gift subs, and you do get them for gifting subs, don't you? Put away, you can pay to win them. You get more for being subbed. We really want to break it down to what it is. We want to talk about what Jeffrey is doing behind the scenes. What he's got his little Weasley fingers up to back there. But 200 on doubt just because it was completely one-sided. We need doubters every once in a while, King Shot. I appreciate you. You're doing the Lord's work. Oh, not like that. All right, watch Stam. Oh, hi, Modi. Flanked on both sides by cats. Do not go back in the cords, Modi. Modi, do not go in the cords. Modi, get your paws out of the cords. Can I pause? Modi. All right, hold on. Can we get him out while still playing? Oh, I'm dead. Modi, get the fuck out of there. Why? There's nothing back there. There's nothing back there. Look, it's Modi. Thank you for the point shot. Crunch is golden will win. Thank you, Hex. He might. I mean, King Shot, you're in for somewhat of a payday. Modi's rigging the poll, honestly, yeah. Shot got to him. He's a doubter agent. Oatmeal, on the other hand, despite the many insults levied against him on the regular, he's a believer through and through. He's over here just being cute, providing a nice cozy atmosphere for me. 1.6k if I win to wait the turnout. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's something. My spine's gonna be crushed by Minkus Khan. Yummy. He's sipping on Estus, which is cheating. Alright. Me on my way to lose the 11k I got from Noiding last night. I like running a lot of predictions. I think they're fun. That's why, like I was saying, that one add-on, that's something I might actually look into. It wouldn't be big, but we could have it just somewhere on the screen so when there's a poll running, people can see the way the votes are going and stuff right on the screen. You haven't seen Noid at all? Yeah, you gotta check it out, Grady. Noid is sick. How did you like getting back into it today, Hex? I saw you were posting to the Discord about playing it again. And we got the square. Nice. Whoops. Play a little bit of this fun. Nice. Me. Oh. Really cool defensive spell you might have seen. I've only really used, like, there's like a shield. Oh, jeez, I got roasted. There's a shield spell I used a few times that seemed decent. I feel like I've barely even started to hone in on spells I like in Noita beyond, like, the starter spells. Like, I like the green bouncy ball starter spell. You know? That's the level I'm at right now. Come on. All right, Poet says before 150. Does that mean if you beat him on 150, I would win? Actually, yes. Because the wording is before 150. So if we take over, Death 149 is the last shot for the Believers. Oh shit, Referee Clark, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, buddy. Let's go. Thank you for tossing that shout out. Everyone give Referee Clark a follow. Fellow Firekeeper, excellent vibes, great streamer. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. What were you playing? Some chicken nuggets? Let's go, Happy Meal. Holy hell. And Appy Slices? Appy Slices, baby. Apple Slices go so hard. Apple Slices, apple juice, also just apples. Straight off the motherfucking tree. With the fall breeze flowing through your hair and the camera rolling for Instagram. Vibes. Let's go! Little Rangkus was doing Expedition 33. Let's go. We're hyperfixated on this. We'll get back to it. It's been fun. I've been taking it in small doses. We play like a few hours of this a week. It's been good. Chatting about that, all the good stuff. Let's go. Honey crisp. Heal me. But for everyone who's new here, I'm Crunchpuff. I play a lot of Souls-likes, survival crafters, roguelikes. Right now we're doing a little First Berserker Khazan, which I like quite a bit so far. I don't think it's perfect, but I like it quite a bit. Just got to Act 2 in Expedition 33. I'm starting it this weekend. I'm very excited. Very excited. Oh! Hit him with this. Hit him with the square. Big damage, baby. First Berserker's pretty awesome. I think it adds a lot of stuff that'd be great to see in future Souls type stuff. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's done a bunch of stuff I like, but I also I'm not a big fan of the Diablo loot personally. There's some stuff like that, and sort of how tanky the bosses are is a little extreme, even though I think the bosses are the highlight. Your team greatsword, but spear and dual wielder dope. Hell yeah. I kind of tried them all a little bit, and then was like, I'm just gonna stick with spear and learn this weapon, you know, for my first playthrough. And I've been liking it. Yeah, I was talking about dual wield earlier. I'm thinking about switching to it if it does more like upfront damage versus stagger damage. But I don't know, we'll see. Granny, you still eating packs of cup of soup? Stop doing this to yourself. Once I started getting greatsword combos, it was Stunlock City. Ooh. They'll sound nice. Whoops. Stay on him. Stay on him. We're out of stam. Hit him with this. And then square him to the dome. Nice. Get back. Get stam. Poke him. This game on Game Pass? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I bought it. I don't think it was on Game Pass. Expedition 33 is, though, right? I was planning on getting that on Game Pass. For free 99. Get a bite to eat, but we'll be lurking? Hell yeah. Take care of yourself, buddy. Get out of here. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you, and thanks again for the raid. Everybody, if you haven't already, go give Referee Clark a follow. Expedition is on Game Pass? Nice. Yeah, I thought it was. Well, the demo weapons are actually better than the base weapons for half the game. Thing. Get me out of here. Heal me. Nice. All right, we have no stam. Love that kind of shit where you just walk around while they attack. You're just getting stand back, vibing. Good. And the square, and we got the square. All right, face to me. Oh, that was a much bigger range than I expected. Heal me. No! I'm dead. I'm so dead. For sure. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. All right, that's another one. 10 deaths to go until we got to pay out the doubters. And by the doubters, I of course mean just King Shot. Let's go. All right, we're okay. Actually, nope, we're less okay now. I'm a DM, I'm a professional doubter. That's true, actually. That's the name of the game. And our dog goes chilling rep for like 2 hours and you do things an adult should. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for popping in, Captain Happy Meal. Take it easy, bud. Oh. Heal me? Heal me? Doom Dark Ages being on Game Pass as well is nice to see. Looking forward to that. Yeah, same. Good. I shouldn't have done that extra little attack in there. That extra little attack in there was uncalled for. All right. Good. Nice. We got the break there. Oh, hi, Gizmo. These cats are conspiring against me. They do not want me to beat this boss. He just, like, kind of clawed it oatmeal a little bit, so he responded, and now there's Cat Havoc next to me while I'm trying to deal with fucking Minkus. What a catastrophe. Oh. Ah. Good. I gave Gizmo an oatmeal catnip too to mess up the game. Yup. We have so much time. We have so much time to win. We have plenty of attempts here. King Shot's not getting anyone's money. You want a Doom game where the Doom guy doesn't hold back? I don't think the Doom guy knows what holding back is. Have you played any Doom games? Get me out of here. Whoop. Get me out. Get me out. We're okay. We're okay. That shit was very cool. Once again, just like the boss fights and the spectacle of them is awesome. Ooh. Alright, we're alright. Gizmo and Oatmeal they've calmed. They've calmed. Go again. Berserk is just him holding back less. Like I said, we're not usually in the business of checking out first-person shooters around here, but Doom Dark Ages is an exception. We're gonna be playing that shit. I don't know how much, but we're gonna be playing it. Maybe the whole game, who knows? I love biting off more than I can chew. That's my specialty as a streamer. That's my brand. Don't you kick me, you son of a bitch. Who waits that long to stomp? Who? I guess Mo. She jumped up on the table now? It's a wreck in here. Alright, get out. Let's focus on not taking damage here. Shit. The opposite of what I should be doing. Nice. Oh-ho. Just dodge your right, Hex. Why didn't I think of that? So helpful. I appreciate you. All right, relax. I'm not going to say anything, chat, but you know what I'm thinking. You just look at the numbers and you know what I'm thinking. Even that was too much. Oh. And the square, yes. That was a cool move, bro. That was so sick. All right, 142. He's got like 1 or 2 more attempts left in him, and then he's done. It's this one or the next one. We're now at that point for sure. He had, what, like 10, 15 health left on that last one? It's really funny to win on 169. You know the funny number? You've almost convinced me, but it's 169. If it were 69 shot, I might be with you on that one. But 169, it's just... It gets less funny for each digit that's not 69. And that's just the way she goes, bud. That's not anything about me or you, you know? Really funny to time travel back and make you win on 69. Now that... Comedy. No! Just hit him in the dome with these. Because it's free damage. And then get shot with 3 crossbow bolts to the face. Because it's free damage for him. Or death 69. 69, yeah, that would be a commitment. But the commitment to the bit could be good. And certainly if I were to throw that many times, I would know how to beat him by that attempt to be able to do it. Why? I eat that one every day for breakfast, bro. I'm like, yeah, absolutely kick my teeth in, you big, thick-thighed daddy. I mean, it doesn't sound so bad when I put it like that, but you know what I'm saying. I shouldn't be doing it. It's hurting me. Feel me? Title of the stream is indeed Berserk Me, Daddy. That's true. I guess we gotta stay on brand, right? Khazan, just don't fucking fall, bro. Potato me, he summoned Potato Rat. What? I pressed the dodge button, I swear. I didn't. I pressed it too late. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kill me? Chad, I'm really excited to get my chicken broccoli, no broccoli later. Which is, of course, chicken broccoli, you know, Ziti Alfredo. Sans the broccoli, because I'm a child. And since we were talking about it, I've since decided that it's done. Done. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm getting it. I'm daydreaming about it now, or night dreaming, I guess. Is that just dreaming? Well, it's not. I'm awake though. Broccoli? No, broccoli. Get me out of here. Heal me. Broccoli's really good when it's dipped in ranch or cheese. I like cheese. I'm honestly not the biggest ranch enjoyer. It's fine, but it's not my go-to in, like, you know, bunch of in common situations where you find ranch. All right. Put broccoli and potatoes mixed with truffle and throw it in the oven. The truffle? You mean like truffle flavoring? Like when you have like truffle fries? Or do you mean like actual truffles? Barbecue dip is king, unless it's fish, then it's tartar sauce. I'm also a barbecue sauce enjoyer for sure. Barbecue sauce, hot sauce are my go-tos on sandwiches and other things alike. You know me? Alright, I don't know if this attempt is it, which means it's certainly the next one. So King Shock, get ready to lose some points, buddy. Feel me? Right in his face to disrespect him, and then you poke him right in the peen. Oh, get canceled. Oh, shit. No, it's not your fault. I was gonna ditch you with the Duke, maybe, honestly. That was pretty embarrassing, huh? But realistically, I tried bosses in Terraria far fewer times than this. Oh yeah, Wheezy, we're like late game now. Don't let the haters tell you we're still early game. We literally saw the boss of the game last time. Wiener. Not only does wiener mean penis, which is funny, but it also just sounds funny. Sonically, it's a funny word. Wiener. Come me. Want to see the boss fight? Well, on the VODs, there's plenty of opportunities to see me fighting the Duke. Let's just put it that way. You know me? God damn. Right to his face. Oh, look at that. Can't you parry? Yeah, you can parry. I'm just dodging more because I feel like I get more benefits. I get these like little shadow copies of myself and stuff when I parry. How's the volume, by the way, everybody? Is the game too loud or is it all right? Should I be like heavy attack spamming against him for better damage? Sounds fine? Nice, okay. Appreciate you guys, thank you. Wheezy, you gotta hit us with English in the chat. For moderation purposes. I'm so dead. But hey, we're really getting to him. We're really getting to him. Let on yesterday, the only fox is to up the death counter 7 more times. Ah, gotcha. That's some autocorrect stuff. Ah, okay, gotcha. Also, look at all these souls we're getting. We can level again already. You get a crazy number of souls just by vibing against these bosses. I think it's... I like the idea of the system. I think you get too many souls from it. We haven't been fighting this guy that long. Like, we've only been recording a little more than an hour, and we played, you know, for a while before we came across him. Oh, that's an early stun. That's nice. Fetch me their souls. All right, get stam. You see him just standing there like a Chad for a second? Let's go. This feels like a really good phase 1. Why did I say it? Fucking shit dick. Oh, I didn't expect that to come out that fast. Heal me? I used an ability there, chat. You see that? I'm never doing that shit. Just run away from this move. What? What? Am I burning? Yeah, I'm burning for sure. I'm burning for sure. Oh, baby, I'm on fire. I'm on fire in the bad way, baby. I'm dead. Damn. Let me see the name Agamemnon. You think of it as Aganom. It has that energy. It has that energy. Burn, baby, burn. Did I put that death on there? Think I didn't, so I just put another one, but we gotta actually keep track. So if that was one extra, let me know. But it's okay. It doesn't matter, actually, because we're gonna beat him on this one. Those first 2 hits were to give him false confidence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. Nice. All right, get out for stam. Focus up. So we do song requests. We'll do a song that mentions Aga by name. Nice. That'll be Thursday. We're gonna do song requests again on Thursday. Fucking stop kicking me, bro. I don't know why that move is like, I can't handle it. This guy's definitely got the proportions of a Gears of War character. You know, he's looking like Marcus, Fissure? What the hell was that guy's name in Gears of War? I loved Gears of War 1. Rest got P tomorrow? Hell yeah, well thanks for hanging out, Wheezy. Good to see ya. Doom, yeah, also very much the Doom guy's proportions. Alright, we go again? Just a couple more tries and then King Shot takes the pot. But it won't happen, nobody worry about it. We meet again? Hell yeah, Wheezy. We'll catch you later, bud. Too bad you can't kick back, for real. I feel like we need to block more. Maybe blocking is the thing we should be doing. Oh, come on. That was the big one. That one would have stunned him, I guarantee it. Oh, we parried the kick. That one's a dodge. Nice. And we got the dice, okay. We hit that, and the square, and the square, and we got the square. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, the kick. Heal me. No, that one. It's because he really pauses for a second like his chain is done. He legit fakes you out with that move. Oh, get fucked, dummy. Get fucked, dummy. Oh, wait, we almost got the break there on him. Nice. Good. The dodge R2 there was working pretty well in terms of sending out damage. That, I was fucked by that dodge. I think we need to get some fire consumables as well. Do I have any? Nope. No! Oh, I ate that all to the face. Damn. All right, here we go. We got him on the next one. It's over for this guy. Think this boss will be tired after fighting you multiple times? That's true. It's like the 100 men in the gorilla situation. This guy's the gorilla, and he'd be tired after the first 20 of me that he killed. Why is he not fatigued? Explain, Miyazaki. What? Horse hockey. Okay. Oh, you thought you had me with that kick? Never. You're never hitting me with that kick again. That one was embarrassing. All right, this is the last attempt. Otherwise, we have to pay out King Shot. I was going to say we got to pay out the doubters, but it's just King Shot. Believers, I think we're cooked. Hex, we've got this. I just wanted the drama. But I was downloading information this whole time. Like when they've got Neo in the chair and they've hooked him up to that shit and he learns everything, that was me with this boss. We were just waiting till 149 to build the drama. Now he's cooked, don't worry. That miss was intentional, that's to fool his AI. Same with those hits. Trust me, I've got this mapped out. Stop shooting me, bro! Alright, get him, nice. Easiest game. Bro thinks he's American. Do you believe in you? I'll give you the luck of a potato. Thank you. I believe in me too. I do need stamina though, as much as belief. I gotta get my glasses fucking adjusted. They're falling down mid-fight. They're anti-pog. You're never hitting me with that kick again, not once. Nice. Nice. And the square, good. Heal me. To the face, fuck you. And another one? Nope, you're doing flamethrower. What did I tell you? I was downloading his moves. I was downloading his moves like fucking Neo. This is me via Morpheus. He kicked me. In the dojo. Everything else prior to this was theater, okay? No! Heal me! To his dome. Run up on him. Square him. Let's go! That was a lot. That was a lot. Heal me again. Cold tear dust me. No! Oh! All right, pay out the doubters. Pay out the doubters. I really thought I had it that time. What's up, AGS? I really, I have actually been trying every time, but that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. So close. Thank you, Rat. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna. That's a good segue point to take our break. We're gonna take a BRB right there. We're gonna take 1.7K Richer, baby. He's gonna request mini ninjas again. All right, we're gonna take a break right there. We're gonna leave it all as one segment, so we're not gonna do the whole wrap up. But please still like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Back in about 10 minutes. 7:57 right now. Next is Overlord. Ooh, let's go. Let's say we're gonna be back at 8:08. 1.5K farther from Fear and Hunger. No, Hex. I was really trying. That was a good attempt, right? That was a good attempt. But either way, we're gonna be RB. We're gonna be RB. Stick around, everybody. All right, let's get back to it. And why not? We'll see. We might as well throw up another prediction. Somebody be a doubter. Somebody be a doubter. Somebody be a believer. Let's put some money on the line. Maybe another 15 deaths out. Like, will we beat the boss before 180 or 165? I'll be a doubt. Don't worry. Yeah, if someone, if we have any VIPs who could link the post in chat, may as well throw it in there or throw it in the Discord or something. I won't look because I can't, but for others. I feel like putting it like every 15 deaths makes sense. You know, that feels like a reasonable bet window. I can make serious progress in 15 attempts. There we go. Thank you, Shot. I appreciate you. And thank you for putting that prediction up. It doesn't show me which mod did it, so whoever did it, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's go. That one's so fast. Those moves have been really slow in the past, and that one is cranking. Go. I can flex it on you. Not a competition. I find the Twitch UI sometimes kind of confusing too. Like, I'm sure I could automate some of the stuff to make it easier to like work with, but it's not the simplest. Huh. You know me? This is not a great attempt, but that's okay. We have another 15 attempts now. We've got some runway. We're Keanu in the chair once again, downloading data. Our intention is not to win on some of these early attempts. It is merely to download the data so that when the day of the dojo arrives, when Morpheus does the like come here motion at us, we're ready for the task. Don't kick me. You suspect the person that recognizes might be the guy. It's called Dorito that comes in here from time to time. Ah, gotcha. What is the chatter? What leads to that? What leads to that suspicion, Aga? What proof do you have? I'm gonna catch everybody up on YouTube if I ended up cutting out any of the chatter in between. But a build from our Terraria community server was posted on Reddit, and somebody on Reddit recognized it as from the Crunchpuff server. So we're pogging basically to sum it up. Whoa! We go again? All right, we downloaded more data. Nickname is Dorito. Oh, there you go. Nice. Still, just the fact that's on Reddit. I have never posted my stuff on like Reddit or anything because I don't know. I guess I fear that that's just cringe. Basically, never been like, hey, you know, Noita players. I'm playing Noita for the first time. Check it out. And maybe that would be smart to do from like a marketing standpoint. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I have some weird like instinct that it's cringe. And like also probably not allowed usually in most subreddits. But the fact that somebody naturally commented about the channel on Reddit means that a good number of people will see that, you know? It's something. March doing the right places on Reddit, IMO? Yeah, maybe I should do more research into where those places are. Because, like, I feel like, to continue using Noita as the example, there probably are some more Noita players who would enjoy watching somebody try it for the first time now. You know? Who might be actually open to that sort of advertising. I just don't know exactly where I would do it. Like, why it's kind of cringe, but hey, I gotta get that clout. Well, no, you posting it is not cringe at all. Posting just a build on it? I'm saying if I were to go on r/Terraria and be like, hi, everybody. I'm playing Terraria for the first time, and I'm doing a Let's Play on it. Here's my YouTube video. Please like and subscribe. I'm saying that feels cringe to me. You posting just a build on the subreddit? That feels like what the subreddit's for. And I'm just saying that I'm really happy for the natural marketing, effectively, that I'm getting. Bound to be self-promoting subreddits? Yeah, it's true. I always worry that anything that's like that is only going to have people in it who are in the same spot as you, and it essentially becomes like a follow for follow situation, where it's a dead number, you know? Like, if one of those people clicks on my video and subscribes or likes it, sure, I get one subscriber and a like then, but then that subscriber is dead weight who's never watching my videos. Lock in? I do need to lock in. We're kind of vibing on this one. Yeah, that move gets me every time. So you just heal, don't even fight him. But you're right, I should look into some self-promotion subreddits, because maybe there's some that are worth it. I don't know. Kill and vibe for 14 more deaths, you got it, shot. The era of follow for follow on Twitch back in the Minecraft days was so annoying as a moderator. I can only imagine. All right. I think we gotta bring Sprint in. This game wants to be Sekiro, and Sprint is busted in Sekiro, which means Sprint is probably busted in this game. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we gotta get consumables involved. By the way. We're good. The bots that sell you viewer these days were follow for follow bots back in the day. There's always something new. The kids are always cooking up some new bullshit. You never kick me again. Oh, why? Let's go. Let's go. It was a really good one. I think it's safe to say we downloaded valuable data that time. Neo's like, you know? And Neo's me here. Like the flash on the big stomp attack. I know games that wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's cool. The greed, it was greed. But we're getting there. Come on, we're getting there. That was a really good attempt. That was a really good attempt. Neo on 54 kilobytes per second internet speed. Neo's downloading 2 Word files a minute right now. Hold on, I'm stocking up on sugar and electrolytes. That'll certainly help. Some streamers centered their whole shtick around being a follow for follow streamer, but it was 100% empty growth. Yeah, that seems like an L strategy to me. Actually, you know what? Let's get some levels. More damage sounds good to me. That's 2 more levels just from throwing our face against this boss. Neo's mom is on the phone. Neo's mom's talking to her sister again. It's gonna be a while. My mom was not the biggest phone mom, but some of my friends' moms were. And like, you know, growing up, a couple of my friends' moms would like become friends with my mom. You know, I feel like that happens a lot. And I remember one in particular, very nice lady, but just liked to talk on the phone too much and for too long. And my mom was like, this lady has got to stop calling me. You know? This lady was calling my mom like 2 or 3 times a week, wanting to talk for like hours on the phone. My mom was like, I like to gab, but this is extreme. This has got to stop. Untenable. Unfollow for unfollow. Great idea, though. Mrs. Anderson. Phone calls, it's so 2000s, I know. I do think, though, that occasionally phone calling sometimes these days, you have to acknowledge is better than texting in certain situations. Like, I think we've gone so far into texting that now phone calls are kind of back a little bit. At least IMO. Like, if you need a quick exchange that's going to require a back and forth, sometimes just calling is the way. If it's one of those people that's going to, like, take a while to respond, it's really nice to get all the information just then. You know, to not have to wait for each response. It's a similar take I have to just like going to stores and buying things can be kind of nice. I urge everyone to swallow their pride and ask somebody in a store where something is. It's kind of refreshing. They usually know. And if they don't, maybe you're at least just functioning as a reminder that people still seek that sort of information. Texting 911 or 999 would be problematic. That's true. Take texting out of my dead introvert fingers. I agree in general where I prefer texting largely, but I think to swear off of calls altogether is, you know, it's not the most balanced approach. Calls have their place in the conversation marketplace, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, I think I missed counting the death in the last one, so I'm popping that on there now. That delay is so crazy, and I don't know, why haven't I started capitalizing on it yet? I never hit him or anything during it. Nice. You can get headshots there, and it's a lot more damage. You gotta just close the gap when he does that, I guess. You get a huge stun amount on him when we do that. We gotta get that every time. You never hit me with a kick. Took that as an opportunity to get stam, honestly. Nice, there we go. Hit him with one heavy while we got the little spirit. All right, get stam, get stam. We're okay. Literally get owned, you idiot. Oh, no. Why did I say it? Oh, Rangkus. And the square. Nice. And an R2 for the road. Oh, I missed. Oh! Let's go. Get him. Boom. What? You see how fast his stamina's recovering? That's cheating. That kick was pathetic, you idiot. You fucking clown. He's falling apart. He's falling apart at the fucking seams. You see that idiot kick? Fucking die. No. To the dome. To his dome. Not that move. No! Not like this. Not like this. The panic dodges got to me there, Mary. You're so right. It was just too much pressure. It was too much pressure. I shouldn't have gone in on like the 16 javelins to the face. I don't think that was the strat. We need a choke emote. Yeah, we need a crunch choke emote. Crunch agony sort of serves the purpose, but it's not quite there. You dummy. The next one is the one. You're so right, Rat. This one's it. Go ahead, sip up. Take your time, dummy. Take one of those to the dome for the road. I'm just missing dodges like it's my job. You only need to block the last one to get the like big whatever. You son of a bitch. The mild PTSD oatmeal. I gotta make an emote out of that one. It's really funny. I feel like we already have a bunch of oat zoom emotes, but they're just so good. What? Cheating? Destroyed. And you? Damn. Come on, before he recovers. Yes. Nice. He's so zoomable, I know. It's just like we keep getting good ones. Because that one the other day, he legit looks like he's like, I don't know, dying or something. He's okay. My baby boy is okay, but... It's damn. Don't javelin him to the dome. Actually, have we tried just sprinting here? Okay, just sprinting there is a way easier solution than anything else. You literally just sprint there and it's problem solved. Kill me? Same with that. Sprinting. It wins again. Sprint. Sprint didn't all the way get me out of it there, and I am... Not like this. Heal me twice. Why didn't I put on, like, shit? Why didn't I put on fucking consumables? Sprint. It's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. It's hard. All right. It's this one or the next one. King Shot is not banking out again. We've got like 10 more attempts till he gets a cent. Not today, King Shot. Not today. Fuck you. Oh. That time I actually finally capitalized on the boot raise because we know it lasts forever. Heal me? It already happened today. What makes you think it can't happen again? Because my determination and willpower is going to overcome it. That's why. I have the power of oatmeal on my side. Yup. For days. Alright. One of these for the road. Okay. And then heal me in his face. What? I haven't been hit by that in a goddamn dog's day. Heal in his face. And one more? No? Okay, you're still doing it. Why? I haven't learned that move yet. Okay, we're going. I'm just burning daylight. Square him. Oh, we lost the square. It's okay. I blocked the jet stream of fire. I won't ask questions. Not when I stand to benefit. We go again? I can't believe it was that move that time. That's salt in the wound that I died to that move. Come on. Careful not to overdose on Copium King. You're right, Hex. You're right. Thank you for bringing me back down to earth. You're fucked. That's the full business. That's the 1-2 combo right there. That's the full English breakfast. All right, that's actually, you know what? That was a perfect time to be out of stamina. Thanks for looking out for me, bro. Look at that fat roll he just did. Pathetic. Heal me in his face. You guys like that little disrespectful boot slap? I liked it. You gotta give him the little peen pokes to remind him that you're never letting up. No, I had that block on lock. I knew it was coming and I tried. Get him down? Yes. One of these, 2 of those, and 3 of these guys. All right, get stam. Throw one of these. Get stam. Throw one of these. Nice. I tried. Oh. No. Oh. Damn, he got his stam bar coming back just in time. The kick was pathetic. All right, just focus up. One little poke. Oh, it was too much. Heal me. Heal me again. Sprint. What? Sprint is not the strength that we once thought it was. Not the strength that we once thought it was. But that's okay, we know now. Rewrite of Imagine Dragon Believer, but replaced with Doubter. Just a little poke in the foot. I'm the only one on the non-believer side. I have unlimited access to the copium stores. Overdosing is guaranteed. Using his royal connections. All right, we go again. We probably have another level or 2 in the bank by now as well. But that's okay. We still got plenty of time. We got till 165. Oh my god. Buddy, get fucking wrecked. Nope, up. I can't say anything. Again. And then you're down, yep. Smell you on the flip side, pal. Oh my god. That's big damage. Where's he going? What? That was new. Wait until 1:65 a.m. You know it, baby. I'm out of stam. That was quite an opening to the fight, though, huh? I was sticking to him like goddamn glue. He didn't do the big swing around that time. Just grab this and then grab a heal. Nice. Out of stam. Just get stam. Why did I attack again? That was sheer greed. It was unadulterated greed. Heal me? Drink up. Sip up, baby. That move's so crazy, and it just, it bedazzles me. Luck. Luck. Heal. Parried the kick. Damn. Go. And the square. And the square. Stay on him. Stay on him. I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Neo's mom got off the phone. It's so truly this one or the next one, though. Like, there's actually zero shot. There's zero shot that the money is going to king shot. That's all I gotta say. Zero shot for shot. Kinda catchy. Can we get a level? Dare I say a little health? It's only 50 health. We get like resistance and everything though. We're almost at 2 levels. Why don't you give me more of this? And then one other thing to show our commitment to actually winning at this point. We're finally gonna do this as well. We never need the lantern. The lantern in this game is cheeks. Unnecessary. Removes flame and burn effects. And increases fire resistance. Both of those sound good to me. When we're in the weeds in there, we need to remember to pull that shit. We need to remember to pull that shit when we're in the weeds. Hey, bud. Just reset me. Just reset me. We're not starting the fucking fight like that. Just not happening. That one's for shot. The rest are for us, chat. I'm going to use my rural connections for the betterment of the peasants? Certainly not that. Certainly not that. Yeah, we have like the little butt attack afterwards too, where we attack with the butt of our glaive, the rump of it, if we get the perfect parry. So that's also really good in this fight, it seems. Not when you miss the parries, though. Fucking... I'm getting hit by that one. Shit. What's happening here? Game just get harder. Nice, okay. Here we go. And a square, that's good. Had to dodge in there. You can't change directions. You have to commit if you want it to actually dodge. Brent is good against that move, though, too. We're learning, we're learning. Neo's downloading data, maybe kilobytes per second, but those kilobytes add up to megabytes. And those megabytes to gigabytes. And so on and so on. Get owned. What? The disrespect to that was crazy. There we go. Yummy. Also, we're in the weeds. Fire resistance elixir me. Sorry, pal. Exabytes or exobytes? Is that like a terabyte of terabyte? Exabyte. Nice. Teratopeta, then I think it's Exa. Okay, gotcha. Exobyte would be an exterior byte. Stored on the outside of your computer for your cats to eat. We're truly living in the future, chat. Why does that move elude me so? We're alive. We're alive. That's what's important. Be grateful for what you've got. Damn. Stam is what we don't got. Heal. One cheeky hit to the foot. Good. And then you stick to him. That was sketchy. That was sketchy behavior, bro. What you were doing there. Not like this. Not like this. No. You're done. You're done. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Pay out the believers, baby. Pay out the believers. Oh.
General Khazan. Is it really you? Great General. Thank all the
Taken down.
Tristan. Why are you with that traitor?
Your treasury is depleted. My coffers have been emptied. Finessed. Thanks for the 57 points. Hey, Jon Snow's still alive. I thought he got fucking stomped, bro.
No, you don't understand, General.
Okay.
I do not believe you. At the Emperor's command, we were sent to quell the border conflict.
We've done it, Chad.
All quiet there when we arrived. As per your
They're we're almost at 160.
This your written commands, permitting
Getting
us
close.
to withdraw and return through Vitalon. But on the way, we were ambushed by bandits who took us by surprise and stole the written commands.
They're 8-bit bytes, but also 4-bit nibbles. Nibbles.
It was Scalpel, who was scouting nearby, who saved us.
Motherfucker's name's Scalpel? Hey, Gremlin, what's up? Welcome in, bud.
Even though
Hope you're having a good one.
I knew I had to get to the Imperial.
Late to the raid?
Palace.
Oh, nice. Welcome in.
There,
Playing a little Khazan here.
for aiding you in the crimes against the Empire that they
Hope you're doing
swore
well.
you were guilty of.
We finally just got through this boss, whatever his name was, Minkus.
It was Pavel who saved me, great general. He told me how all this was a plot by the Emperor. From the moment he sent us to the borders, we were to be labeled as traitors.
Classic. Classic.
I swear to you, Pavel is not.
I am liking Khazan so far, yeah. It's been pretty fun. Like, it's not perfect. I've got some things I don't like about it, but I think it definitely has some really awesome aspects, especially the boss design. The bosses have been really cool so far.
I'm sorry for
that one was a lot of fun that we just got through. You played it yet? I know I've seen you playing through a lot of Souls games.
Time for regrets later, General. I don't think those bandits were acting on their own. If we find them, we may learn why they ambushed us and stop. They're called the Knives Vale Gang, and their lair is a place called...
Their lair. We must go to the lair. All right. Got moved to the next region, or just moving to the next region. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving here tonight. Get into the Not-in Quarry. The Quarry. All right, we're back in another mine. Just a little bit. I like it too. I think the last spot I got to was the one with the antlers and the giant hammer nail. Nice. That one's awesome. I think that boss is really cool. Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 ago for me now. I'm not that far in myself. We've been spacing it out. A good skybox. A good skybox. All right, let's grab some levels if we can. Just one, I'll take it. Jon Snow, once again.
The Emperor used them. They should have made sure.
Cool.
The knives, but...
All right, and that's that. Hey, what's up, John Bonsai? Thank you for the lurk, buddy. Ooh, I always like this screen when they do it with the little flash of text. It's a really, like, subtle thing, but it's sweet. Really fun combat and art style? Yeah, for sure. It's definitely got that, you know, more, like, quick, parry-focused Sekiro Lies of P style to it. Which I kind of like how that's becoming an evolving branch. There's kind of like the slower, deliberate Souls style, and then the fast, parry-focused Souls style. Those are sort of becoming like the 2 schools of thought when you start thinking about what kind of Souls game you're gonna make. All right, you all come back. You all come back. Nope. Get it going. Nice. We didn't get that guy either. Gotta pay attention to that. We're just creating problems for ourselves. Oh, thank you for tossing that shot out as well. All right, down we go. That was fine. We didn't take damage. We Castlevania skeleton now? Pretty much. Oh, look at his sword. Yo, this guy's cool. I almost got that right in the first rip. Yo, look at the power stance there. He's making all kinds of lights and stuff. Don't stop hitting him. All right, we need stam. Oh. Sorry, bud. I'm sure you can do some cool stuff, but frankly, I'm not interested in seeing it. Oh, that was cool. The way he was like bending around and shit. That had like vague, like, you know, like Voldo energy from fucking whatever. Ah. Soul Calibur. No. Voldo is Soul Calibur, right? It's a different old fighting game. You son of a bitch. Anybody remember? The dude I'm talking about, he kind of has like contortionist shit. He's always like crab walking at people and being scary. Shit like that. I feel like that was Soul Calibur, but I could be wrong. Yep. You with the fist claws, right? Yeah, Soul Calibur. Yeah, exactly. He kind of looked like almost like a, I don't know, like a doll or a puppet or something. He sort of gave the same energy as the dude from Hellboy with like the baton blades. You know who I'm talking about? The guy who like wound himself up and was all full of sand. I feel like that guy and Voldo gave off very similar cursed energy. That's the vibe. The character archetype, if you will. Oh. Gotta remember to finish the job with these jabronis, because yeah, look, this guy's already back to life. Me personally, generally playing Soul Calibur, I was a Keelik guy. I was a Keelik guy. I liked poking from far away from my staff and making my friends mad. That was the vibe. Every now and then I do a little nightmare for the beef. Oh. There he is. You played Yoda in Soul Calibur? Yoda was very fun. I like how Yoda kind of had to jump with all his moves to make it so that he could do stuff because he's so little. The Soul Calibur, the generation where like the Nintendo release had Link and then the Xbox release had Spawn, that shit was pretty hype. I think the PlayStation one was like a Tekken character that I didn't know. But there were some fucking hype Soul Calibur. Like, it was kind of cool. That was a console exclusivity thing that I thought was neat. When, the equivalent of Jigglypuff. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, if they do a new Smash someday, that'd be fun to play some of on stream. We're not a fighting game stream, but I love some Smash. Played Sophie a ton and that pirate guy, I forget his name. Oh, it's like, it's not Celebrimbor. That's the dude from Lord of the Rings, but it's something like that. It's like a long and flowery name. I think it's got like an S-E in it somewhere. Cervase or something? Cervantes? Cervantes, maybe? Some shit like that. Cervantes, is that it? Holy hell, we got there. Let's fucking go. That's sometimes you just gotta dredge through the lizard brain. You gotta filter through all the slop you've been pouring into your stupid little noggin. And get back to crucial info, like the name of the fluffy pirate guy. Fluffy shirted pirate guy. He's not a, you know, a portly fellow himself. Huh. What is happening here? We got the large jabroni and the 3 minions. Cerveza. Cerveza means head, right? In Spanish? It means head or beer. I'm pretty sure it means either head or beer. Beer! Is head something like that, though? Is head something like that? Everybody take this as a condemnation of the American education system. It's not at all my fault for not paying attention in Spanish. Cabeza is the head, I think. Okay, so it is similar. Cabeza. Oh, cabeza kind of sounds more right. But then again, I don't know anything. Is it a head of beer? It was close to Portuguese, should be? Yes, very close. Nice. I was in the arena. I almost just said my Spanish teacher's name, then I was like, I shouldn't just fucking dox my Spanish teacher. Here's the cue. Cervantes wrote Don Quixote. Let's go. That's rad, actually. We took Spanish for 3 years. I took it definitely 7th, 8th, and then I think freshman, sophomore, and that was it. I think I had 4 years of Spanish. And I wish I was a better student, truly. Like, that's one of the times where, like, looking back, it's like, I really shouldn't have been a shithead. I should have taken that to heart. That shit would be useful. And I know I could still learn it now, but I'm lazy and I don't. You know, so instead, I'm sitting here making fun of 14-year-old me for wanting to have fun instead of doing my fucking Spanish. And how much do you remember? I remember that cerveza almost means head. I feel like that's honestly a pretty good touch point on where my knowledge is at this point. I was a bit of a troublemaker at that point in high school. I was a little more interested in being the class clown than learning Spanish. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I know that one. All right, we're moving along. Oh, I see. This guy over here, you think you're fucking cute, huh? Oh, and he's got little crystal whatevers. Okay, he's cooked. But he's got the purplies. So we must be nurplies. Donde está la cochina? Is that kitchen? I feel like that's kitchen. I think I remember that. I think I remember cochina is kitchen. No. Heal me? But yeah. I feel like that is indeed nice. Let's go. It's cocaine. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Registered. Since you're cooking. Oh, Hex, you too kind. I do think I've been disrespecting the spear R2s for a long time in this game. And they go kind of fucking crazy. Probably check my gear at some point, too. I've been, like, picking stuff up and just not paying attention at all. Because, once again, the Diablo loot isn't it, IMO. It's fine. I'll stop whining about it. But IMO, it's not it. Oh, the Cleric's headpiece. First Barty, Purple Berserker, Dinosaur DLC. Now that's a real idea. Thank you for the hydrate, Hex. Now we're talking, Gremlin. Gremlin, I think I was lurking you the other night. Are you playing Bloodborne for the first time? I think you were, right? I'm a big Bloodborne enjoyer. Always, it's such a fun game to watch people play for the first time. Oh. We love a shanty town. We love a Soulsian shanty town. We're now back at the Bonnie, though, so we've made negative progress. You sleuth. What can I play Bloodborne on? Only PlayStation. 4 or 5. And only at 30 frames per second. Because Sony says no. DLC was still a base game final boss, so I didn't get pushed into Game Plus. Nice, let's go. Love the Bloodborne DLC. So fun. Oh, hey, there's progress. Yeah, people have been pushing for Bloodborne on PC forever, and just doesn't seem like it's ever going to get to be a reality, unfortunately. Sony is against it. My personal take is that they're clinging on for PS6 release, and they're going to do like a Demon Souls type remake. Because they own Blue Point Studios now, I think, who did the Demon Souls remake. It was very successful. I played it. It's great. And it sold a lot of copies. It was definitely the game that, for me, was like, you know, it's worth it to get a PS5. Then I can play the Demon Souls remake. So I have to imagine that they know that that's, like, a pretty easy sell on the PS6, whatever that is. Rob, right? Yeah, I just feel like it just checks out. We'll see. But they know the money's on the table. At this point, there's memes about it every time there's, like, a Sony announcement, you know? r/Bloodborne in shambles, whatever. My PS5 for Bloodborne and Demon Souls? Hell yeah. Yeah, it was definitely... Oh, that's cool. Did you see his little steppies? Look at it. He puts little purple puddles. You scamp. That's a bad idea, though, bro. You should turn that shit off. When it comes to PC, I'll stream my first playthrough. Let's go, King Shot. What is this? Oh, when it does this, actually, it means it's an elite enemy, I think. It means this is a guy who's not going to respond. So let's repeatedly throw a javelin at his face. All right. Let's wait for his little balls to shoot. Yeah, I remember when I was studying abroad, by the end of it, I was away for like 3 months. By the end of it, I was starting to get a little homesick. And Bloodborne had just come out earlier that year. And it made a very, very big impact on me. I had sort of fallen out of the habit of like playing a lot of video games throughout college. And Bloodborne was like the game that kind of hooked me back into video games and has kept me in its frigid grasp ever since. Wait for his little balls to shoot. Anybody's inner monologue during sex? You get me? So cool. It was great. I loved studying abroad. I remember towards the end, I was sort of feeling a little homesick, basically. And what I would do to kind of like bring me comfort in those times was like go to my room and watch people play Let's Plays of Bloodborne. Remember, I watched like the Game Grumps Let's Play of Bloodborne. I watched, I want to say like Fighting Cowboy, like a couple other people from back then, you know. And that's what like made me feel at home. That and I went and saw Jurassic World in theaters, which not an excellent movie, but after being a little homesick, being away, you know, overseas for 3 months, traveling with different groups and all this and that, like just getting some American slop just fried into my brain while I'm munching on popcorn. Oh baby, it sent me right back home. Listening to Chris Pratt say just the stupidest shit. Oh my God. It centered me. It did. Crazy. We don't need to go this way. We should go the way that like takes us up the ladder. That was the shortcut that we unlocked. It's around here somewhere. There we go. All right. Actually just saw, they're like totally rebooting Jurassic World, aren't they? We went to the movies the other night. We saw Sinners, which was amazing, by the way. Anybody who wasn't here on Sunday when I was talking about it. Sinners was excellent. Very, very highly recommend. But there was a trailer for the new Jurassic World, and they're just like kind of like rebooting it. I'm like, once again, there clearly just is another island. Like in the trailer at one point, Scarlett Johansson is like, this was the island used for the private research of blah, 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 blah. Bro, how many fucking islands? Jurassic and the Furious, Vin Diesel, Rex needs more NOS. The Fast movies weirdly have... I'm part of the camp that thinks they've spun back around to being good. Like, not good, but somehow Vin Diesel's, like, fever dream has become something that, like, is, like, campy and fun. You know? Spoilers for anybody for the Fast series, but in the last one, they drove a car into space. I don't even care that we died. It was worth it to tell you that. They drive a fucking car into space. And there's something to it where it's actually coming back around to being art, I think. Or Katy Perry cameo, that would have been good. Top tier Fast and Furious. Yeah, there's a while in the middle where it certainly loses its way. I watched the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift a bunch as a child, and I liked it then as a child, so I have some nostalgia for it now. But going back and watching, because a while, I think I've said this during quarantine, my roommates and I do what we called the movie rotation. Basically every night we watched a movie. And we had like a system where we would like, every day was somebody's day to send a list of 5 movies and then everybody else would vote. And we eventually got into it and started doing like themes to our lists and stuff. It was a whole thing. It was very nerdy. But we watched a lot of movies. Saw a lot of great stuff. During that, there was like, you know, a little over a week where we watched all of the Fast and Furious movies. Just every night it was the next Fast and Furious movie. And during that, rewatching Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, man, that movie is not it. That movie is fucking not it, bro. They were not cooking with that one. But eventually, you know, you start getting to like, you know, 5, and you're getting to some interesting stuff. And then like, in the like, you know, 7, I think if I remember right, was like actually pretty sweet. It's a roller coaster. Plus, it birthed the Vin Diesel, The Rock beef, which is just a hilarious condemnation of masculinity, just on display for the entire public. To just watch these two men, like, literally just, like, lay out their schlongs and break out the rulers in front of the internet. Oh my god, it's good. Clowns. It's literally, I'm pretty sure one of them was quoted as being, I think it's probably Vin Diesel was like, there just can't be two alphas on set or something. And it's like, oh my fucking God. Please. This guy needs to relax. He simply needs to. Speaking of Vin Diesel, I need to rewatch the XXX films again. Well, just the first two. Yes, also horrible, but like pretty fun. That's a movie they were thinking way more about what it looked like than what was going on in it, you know? They had the idea of him being in like that giant fur coat with no shirt on underneath in Russia long before they had any plot cooking. Have you guys seen that interview, the Vin Diesel one? Where he's just like so weirdly hitting on the girl that's giving the interview. It's not like necessarily harassy, but it is. But it's just, it's more just cringe than anything. And it's like, bro, make some fun movies, but the man, I don't know, bro. All right, let's look at some gear. It's been a while and we just picked up, holy shit, that's actually considerable. That's what, like a 15% damage increase? XXX was so, or XXX so corny, I love it. Yeah, no, that exists in the space of like works for me, which I realize is a very subjective thing. Like what kind of bad movie works for you? It's subjective. I feel like it's the sort of thing where like, trying to think of a good comparison. It's already kind of a niche thing, and then it's even more niche because it has to be the kind of bad movie that you like. But to be fair, a lot of people like XXX. Same way that like a lot of people will watch any movie that Jason Statham makes, which like I get. I'm not watching all of them, but all of them that I have watched have been pretty fun. The first Crank, haven't seen in a long time, but I remember when I watched it that movie was actually pretty rad. Rush Hour is another bad movie that I love. I've meant to watch that again. They did the circuit with those on Netflix where like they put the first one, then took it away and put the second one, took it away. We missed out on it that time, but oh shit, this is the part of the Deep Shadow set. We gotta look at it, right? It's pretty edgy. It's pretty edgy. What about the gear? We go with the cleric's headpiece. Oh, the high pony. Call me Ariana Grande. These are heavy. These are heavy, but they look very metal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we gotta go with the edge, right? We simply must lean into the edge. Born in the edge, molded by it, perhaps. It's gonna break up our set bonuses. Maybe we'll end up taking some of this back, but I'm gonna rock the new drip for a little bit. Just what I'm feeling. It's what's speaking to me. Is this where we came from? Yes. We beat the guy. He was guarding this bridge. I'm thinking too much about Vin Diesel movies. I can't keep track of where we're going. Looks good. Thank you. We're dripped out. Probably like my favorite corny bad movie. I've definitely said this on the stream before. It's Van Helsing. I love Van Helsing. I love Van Helsing so much that I actually think that Hugh Jackman's wig looks kind of good. I'm not afraid to say it. When he pulls out those like little wrist spinning blades that he like holds them and he like pumps them up. Confident that the best movie to watch while drunk or high is Kung Pao. 100%. I love Kung Pao. I was talking about it the other day, Mira. I don't remember if you were here, but I was saying that was, for a while, that was my idea for like our first Discord movie if we were to do that. As well as back when I was contemplating using a soundboard, I downloaded a pack of sounds from Kung Pao specifically because there's just so many good reactions in it. The amount of times that I say, like, you know, bird in a thing, and there's that clip of the dude being like, birdie, birdie, birdie. Or that's a lot of nuts! The Blade movies? Yes, the Blade movies. I mean, it's a tumultuous journey across the Blade movies. One is a lot of fun. 2 is like actually pretty peak. And then 3 is kind of garbage, but still kind of fun. Endless ammunition for the soundboard, yeah. As of now, I've gone with not using a soundboard. But I watch some streamers that use it, and it can be really funny. But yeah, safe to say I love Kung Pao, and we rewatched it recently, and it holds up. It holds up. It's actually surprisingly not offensive or anything. It's the sort of movie that you'd expect to age poorly, but it kind of sits in that perfect space of being very, like, 14-year-old funny, you know, without actually getting to be, like, cringe funny. Bode? I'm not long for this world, by the way. That's also a large spider, and she's just shitting out babies. Oh, yep. For sure. That was a nice long life, though. Up for the night, Crunch. Catch you later. Hell yeah, Aga. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for modding. Catch you next time. We're not gonna go for too much longer ourselves. We've had some long streams recently. We're gonna go for just a little bit more here tonight. You scamp. Not that. We don't need him. We don't need him. Yeah, we've been doing a bunch of long streams. We gotta go do some chilling after this one. Nothing like Spider go on a Tuesday. That's the way it goes. The way she goes. This game loves its spiders. One of the problems with the game IMO is that the enemies are a little too repetitive, I think. I feel like a lot of the time, these guys are new. I like these guys. They remind me very much so of like the Black Knife assassin guys from Elden Ring. They feel like that's the idea. That's what they're channeling, just easier because they're not actually fully invisible. They leave the little like puddle steps. But yeah, I think this game, it needs like a few more enemies for the number of levels they made. Like, I would honestly rather, if a game doesn't have enough enemy variety and boss variety to cover more levels, make fewer levels, you know? A shorter game is fine if the variety is better across it. And don't get me wrong, you know, Souls games reuse stuff plenty, but I feel like each area feels like it has more of a definitive identity in your average FromSoft Souls outing than this game, where I feel like this level feels pretty similar to the other mine. You know, with the spiders in it and stuff. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. And they're cool. The enemies that are here are cool. Black Knife Assassin from Elden Ring are actually all only women. I didn't know that. That's sick, Mira. I've said before, I've never done a deep dive on the lore of Elden Ring. I've put like 400 or 500 hours into the game, never paid attention to the lore at all. And I do think it'd be fun to maybe like watch like a Vadi Vidya, like the lore of Elden Ring video at some point on the channel. Gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. That's right, that's the mantra of the Black Knife Assassins. Straight from the mind of Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin. All the Mitsutsuno you hunt in Mon Hunt are horny men? Is that true? That's gross. I hate that. Stop blowing up on me. All right, she's shitting out babies again. We gotta do something about it this time. A lot of guesswork people put together some really interesting lore. I highly recommend it. It's super fun. Yeah, I've gotten into it with previous Souls games. Mostly Bloodborne, a bit DS3. Oh no, not the beehole. Oh! Oh no! They're birthing on my head. Okay, we're good. We're not good. Fuck! Come on! Come on! I've said true, you hunt them due to high aggression during mating season. Yikes. Yikes. All black Diablos are horny women? You know, for what it's worth, I think bringing a little sexuality into a thing that's supposed to be frightening can actually be good. Because it makes it weirder, right? It's like the snake forest in Bloodborne where they're all in like the mating balls. That little bit of grossness, I think, makes it scarier somehow. It's just that it's unsettling. Anything that kind of unsettles you literally helps. All right. Scare roused is slang for a reason. I actually haven't heard that, but that is perfect for this. What we're saying here. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, right. I remember there was an interesting thing when I was DMing Curse of Strahd. One of the things I like the most about buying like D&D books is a lot of the kind of just like sort of candid advice you get in it. Where a lot of it's the technical stuff where it's like, here's a place, here are the maps for the things, here are the NPCs you'll find there. But then they'll sort of just be like the author's like suggestions for stuff. At the beginning of the Curse of Strahd module, there's kind of like some musing on just like what it means to be like a horror tabletop campaign. And it has some really good stuff where sort of to that same nature of like using sexuality to create discomfort. It was talking about just trying to evoke other feelings alongside the horror to heighten the horror. And specifically calling out like any D&D campaign is bound to end up being funny. Make sure to lean into that a bit time to time. Don't detract from that as the DM because, you know, lightening the mood allows you to bring it down more and such. And I think that's one thing I really like about reading those modules is you get sort of those little bits of like storytelling insight and stuff that are really, really tailored to the experience you're looking for. Really need to have, especially for first-time DMs. Yeah, exactly. Because it's the kind of thing that sort of as you say it, some of this stuff almost sounds obvious, but it's like you don't really consider it. And there's so much going through your mind when you're DMing a campaign as it is. Vaster gap between the two emotions? Exactly. But it's like that kind of stuff. It's interesting how it's all bundled up in like playing this game, but it's also really just storytelling advice. Fun stuff. And you know, it plays to that same idea of how you can use other emotions to rage shit. It's cool. It's cool shit. I loved playing through Curse of Strahd. Be a fun thing to do again someday. This thing's just determined to have you look at its asshole. It really is reminiscent of a house cat. Come on. Those are strong. Those explosions are big. All right, we're gonna go a couple more lives here. And then we'll probably call it for the night. It's a very disturbing butthole. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to unsettle me, certainly. There's no way the devs overlooked the asshole. I know intentional design when I see it. That effect is awesome. The little purple, like, shadow effect. That's the kind of thing that I bet looks really fancy, but is actually probably, like, simple to accomplish with some kind of, I don't know, graphics, shader fuckery, whatever. Dev stuff that I don't understand. Just looks really cool. All right, maybe the trick here, we haven't been using our javelin like at all. Maybe we javelin it up a little bit. Also take it slow and steady here. We should always be down on a skill point so that every attack we're doing is generating something, you know? Reminds me I need to keep fucking around with graphics programming pain. Is that like a particularly annoying part of programming? When I've like dabbled with coding, I've never gotten far enough to really, you know, understand that sort of distinction. All right, this is where we die. Actually, hold on. Yup. There we go. Do you like long form videos like at work and stuff, right? Yes, absolutely I do. Nowadays I'm watching more streams. Nowadays, I'm watching more streams, but sometimes I try to remind myself, like, to, you know, go back and watch the videos I enjoy as well. Because I enjoy watching streams, but I feel like part of my mindset is, like, I should be out networking and stuff, you know? Sometimes it's like, no, it's okay to just, like, go watch a video as well. We're starting to PoE 1. Yes, when. Oh, it's a when, Mira. Introduced you to kitten cat noodle. She pieced together lore of PoE over space about 60 to 70 hours. Incredible. That's fascinating. That is the kind of content I would enjoy. Today I watched Northern Lion and Dan Giesling play Carry the Glass for 3 hours, which is a game where it's basically like chained together, but you're two people carrying a pane of glass, having to jump across all kinds of obstacles and stuff. It was delightful. They also, apparently, Northern Lion had just started watching The Sopranos, which we just wrapped up watching, so it was like perfect timing. Perfect timing. Excellent. The universe was looking out for me with that content. Masochist, so I'm doing fairly low-level stuff. No Unity, UEX, just raw code. Gotcha. I do find coding very, very satisfying. Feel the frustration in my head beautifully, yeah. I really, really enjoy the sort of, like, you know, puzzle-solving aspect of it. I like my job the most when I'm doing not, like... I don't actually like code, but basically when people give me, like, a complicated spreadsheet problem to solve. That's when I have the most fun at work. Hands down. And I know that it's not exactly the same thing, but it's in a similar arena. Because it's what made me interested in doing more coding effectively. Hey, what's up, Billy? Welcome back, bud. Coding is great when I'm not being an idiot and overlooking a simple thing. Well, yeah, that's always part of it, huh? This one was hiding. Recommend podcasts and audiobooks. I really want to get back into reading books at some point. I love reading, and it's something I just don't have, like, I basically just don't do in my day-to-day anymore, and I miss it. Something I want to get back to doing. I've never been able... Audiobooks, I effectively just get distracted and don't end up listening to everything. I'm that way with songs, too, weirdly, where I have a hard time learning the lyrics to a song because I generally don't pay close attention to what the words actually are saying. I'm hearing the words. I'm hearing the kind of like sonic aspects of the words, you know? But I'm not piecing them together as like words in the English language that come together to form sentences. Anyway, good night, everyone. Hey, good night, Billy. Thanks for popping back in. We'll catch you later, bud. Oh, another sneaky guy. Yep. You know me? But I think it's similar with audiobooks where I end up just kind of spacing out and not catching the exact words. But I miss reading and I gotta get back to it. Plus, over time, the less I read, the more my vocabulary just deteriorates and I start saying things like farming L's. So for all of us, it's in our best interest for me to go out and farm, you know, verbiage. Hold on, motherfucker's just bringing them back. Go. Alright. Alright, that shit. Does feel like we're making progress though, doesn't it? Game reading is so relaxing. Yeah, I love it. I know it's 100% on me to just like make the time for it. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's not in my habits anymore. I always say there's two types of music listeners. Type of hear the lyrics first and those that hear the instruments first. And the latter. A few times listening to the song to realize I've just recommended the song to friends to talk about drinking orphan tears. Chanting sweet nothings to Cthulhu. You haven't read and interested? I recommend the Wheel of Time series and Dragonlance. very aware of both. My roommate Blender, he loves him. He's a huge reader, and he's recommended both. And I know I have meant to for sure. They're on the list. Basically a bunch of Brandon Sanderson stuff is on the list. Brando Sando, if you will. My favorite fantasy books are definitely the Wheel of Time books. I'm bummed, or not Wheel of Time, sorry. The Name of the Wind books, the Kingkiller Chronicles. I'm bummed that it's looking like a third book's never going to come out. Oh, Blender, excellent taste. Oh, yeah. He's a big-time reader. He's the kind of dude who will get into it, and then, like, that's all he will do for a while he's into it. He will just, you know, get home from work and go read. Like I said before, he crushed the entirety of One Piece. At least what was published at the time. But yeah, for me, if people haven't read it, The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear, the first two books in the Kingkiller Chronicles, amazing. Amazing. Although it does seem like the third book is like just maybe never going to come out. Cave leading to the Citadel. What do you think? Honestly, that's arriving at this bonfire. That's probably a pretty good place to call it for the night. Not the most exciting ending, but it's a literal checkpoint. I think we could pop here, see if we can get a level. We can't. Fuck me. All right, why not? We don't need to return to the crevice tonight. We made some good progress, though. We beat a boss. We made our way through some levels. I'm enjoying that the levels feel a little more substantial at this point in the game. It's fun. Recommended level 51. I don't even know what level I am. I'm 56. Okay, sure. Why not? First audiobook for Wheel of Time is 34 hours alone, and there's 12 or so in the series. Yeah, isn't the last book like 1,400 pages or something? Doritos in the chat, that's Leah's way of telling me to go eat dinner. That I need to go eat dinner at a normal time tonight. Not at 11:30. It's absurdly long. That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up here, everybody. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, definitely hit that follow button. We'll let you know when we go live. It does about quite a bit. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.